gave the opportunity for Bryn to sneak it off his stick, get Max Pike in into the circle and creating opportunities for Miguel.
See young Matty Madsen. I won't call him, shouldn't be calling him young anymore. And the just a minor winter thunderstorm here at the League Club Challenge on the commentary box. But we are fine and up and running. Aiden Lots on the ball. Has two options and passes it in between, hoping one or the other grabs it. We're 1.5 minutes left of this third chukker. Oh, turnover from Matty Madsen on this right-hand touchline. He's going to look to take it quickly, put the Wanderers defenders under pressure. Good turnover from JJ Reid. Good strong carry into the circle, but unfortunately loses control. Ball goes over the baseline. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Wanderers jockeys just slow play down here for this last minute, not looking to give away any circle entries or penalty corners. Stewie Spoon on the ball, back to Aiden Lotz. Aiden Lotz carries strong on the right touchline, looks to connect but doesn't find anybody. Turnover for the Kearsney gentlemen. Matty Madsen with the hit into the opposition 22, takes a deflection but well managed by the experience of Stuart Spooner. "15 seconds in this third chukker. Wanderers are forcing the issue here. They look like they want to get one more out of this chukker and are not satisfied with the current situation. Ball into the circle. Oh, great defending by Kearsney youngster Gamanyati, and that brings us to the close of the third chukker, the Belgotex Elite Club Challenge. Wanderers Hockey Club leading Kearsney Hockey Club 6-1 here, and we will be back in 2 minutes after this short break. And we are back, about to start the fourth chukker of the game between Kearsney Hockey Club and Wanderers Hockey Club. Wanderers leading 6-1 going into this final chukker. I'm not quite sure what to expect from the Kearsney guys, but I think they're going to go full tilt here. I have seen a bib being passed onto the field, which potentially looks like they maybe could be taking the keeper off. I mean, it would be a really, really long shot and very risky for the goal difference if they do that.
But a much better third chukker from Kearsney. I think it was 1-1 in that third chukker.
You are correct, Lloyd. It was 5-0 at half time, so 1-1 in that third chukker.
Yeah, and I think that's at least the building block for Kearsney to be able to start knowing they've at least scored a goal. Pulled one back. I know that they eventually gave one up again with a Lancashire rocket of a flick. But yeah, at least hoping for a little bit more from Kearsney, this chucker, to make this a bit more of a game. Wanderers starting very strong in this fourth quarter.
They seem to really fancy that build-up play, which takes him down that right-hand channel. Very strong ball carriers, and entering the Kearsney 22 and 5-yard area quite easily. Ryan Bradfield on the ball for Kearsney. Looks long. Throws a very delicate overhead and a great one touch from Brendan Hartsleeve on this right-hand side, but intercepted by Carl Leon Cachet. JJ Reid finding Captain Blair Thompson.
Lion Cachet just resigning himself to the fact that he got turned over there. He's now actually playing left forward. And Miguel de Grassa tried to thread that ball through all the way to him. Keeper Duncan Fisher, keeper, just swatting that ball over the sideline, saying, "Get out of my shop. I don't want you here."
Yeah, quite an extravagant clearance from Duncan Fisher. Kearsney
Shorty.
won a penalty corner.
Building blocks, that's what we want to see. We just want to get these short corners. We want to get these players on the pitch that have the firepower from the top of the circle to be able to get them at least back in the game. Maybe help their goal difference a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'd be looking for now as a coach. Just trying to get some performance out of this last chucker, build some momentum. It's not over till it's over here at the Belgotex Elite Club Challenge. So much can happen. Good save from the Wanderers keeper. And here we go. We have a counter.
All the way to the right-hand side. Down to the baseline. Oh! All the way across the face of the goal. Fortunately, no one on the end of that in order to make it the 7th of the game for Wanderers.
Good ball out from Captain Blair Thompson. Finds Lloyd Jans van Vuren. Takes it to the Wanderers defender Spencer. Great ball from Bradfield. Fortunate mistrap from Lloyd Jans van Vuren on that left-hand touchline, leaving Wanderers with a free hit on that right-hand touch line. Thomas Hammond on the ball. 2-8 and Lots at centre back. Wanderers a very distinct back three with 2 blockers.
Lion Cachet all the way out to the side to de Grassa, who pulls it on the backhand. Back stick. Unfortunately, didn't execute and was blown up for it. I think Kearsney are playing a little more freedom now. I think that the game has opened up. They essentially know what the result's going to be at the end of the game, and I think we're going to get quite an exciting last chucker here.
Yeah, absolutely, Lloyd. The pressure is pretty much off in my opinion, and the Kearsney guys can just relax a bit and just play a bit more freely now as they try to build some kind of momentum going into tomorrow's fixtures.
Kearsney have got both Western Province Cricket Club and Pretoria High School Old Boys fixtures tomorrow, and it's obviously going to be very exciting to see how the pool finishes up. Top 2 teams in this pool are Wanderers and Western Province Cricket Club. The Western Province Cricket Club badges are the current Grand Challenge champions in Cape Town, and the final game of this pool is going to be a very exciting affair.
Absolutely, Lloyd. Always a highly anticipated match here at the Belgotex Elite Club Challenge. Kearsney have called for a third umpire review here. I'm not sure what it is. If it looks like it was kind of in the play with Brent Cleat weaving his magic in between the defenders. I think Kearsney might feel that it could have hit the defender's stick, possibly. And that is why they have questioned. Going to the last chucker, if you still have your review, you may as well use it if you are uncertain, and I think that's what they have done here. Both teams waiting patiently. Looks like this could be quite a tough decision for the third umpire. Normally when these decisions take that kind of time, there is a lot of uncertainty, but possible outcome could be there's no clear reason to change your decision, and it looks like that could be the outcome.
There potentially actually was no comms to Darren Hubach, who was struggling to hear what the video referral had to actually say, so he had to get his comms from his on-field ump.
Another opportunity for Wanderers. Thomas Hammond with the injection. And same result for the Wanderers jockeys. Not quite as clear a trap, but I don't think you need it to be dead still for this young lad. I'd like to know what gym program he is on.
I think it's a bit more of an upper body gym program than lower body, but I mean, what works for you, what works for you. If you're scoring goals and you're flicking that hard, by all means, carry on.
Immense power shown there by Carl Leon Cochet. Sure.
Always been a very, very strong lad. Shown through his under 21 days when he was playing the World Cup. And a type of player that you want on the top of your battery.
Absolutely. Nowadays, modern hockey, most teams have a weapon at the top, and Wanderers clearly have theirs, and he's going to prove to be a huge threat to opposition teams throughout this tournament. Spencer Boats on the ball, carrying strong, looks down the line, finds Luke Schooling.
Very fancy stick work, all the way to Luke Schooling up front. He then gets the ball between the legs.
Good interception from Brendan Hartsleeve. He's done a good few yards there for the Kearsney men at right half. He's made some telling interceptions and some really good strong runs down the right hand touch. Another opportunity for Wanderers. Thomas Hammond injection.
Unfortunately, a high ball.
And same result for the Wanderers jockeys. Not quite as clear a trap, but I don't think you need it. Looks like Ryan Bradfield, the big man at the back.
Bradfield at the back. Umpire calling for the substitution. Clearly not fit enough to be able to continue. Might have just copped one on the kneecap there.
Huge aerial from Mitchell Curry. Unfortunately, going straight across, finding the Wanderers stick, and Wanderers hit back with what they've pretty much done most of the evening. Just quick, fast ball movement to high areas in the field, looking to counter and take the opportunities. 7 minutes to go in this evening match between Kearsney Hockey Club and Wanderers Hockey Club. Wanderers leading Kearsney Hockey Club 7-1, and a very, very stern blow of the whistle from umpire Darren Hubach.
Yeah, soft turnover, which led to a very how do you call it? A very soft short corner. I mean, as soon as you lose the ball, you don't want to be able to make the first challenge straight back, and that unfortunately led to a short corner.
Looks like Kearsney have their big man, Kyle Leon-Cachet. I mean, not Kearsney, Wanderers, my apologies, on the field.
Looking for his hat-trick. Kearsney breaking early, unfortunately. That player goes off to the halfway line, leaving Kearsney with 3 outfield players in the goal box to defend this short corner. I don't think that there's going to be much variation here. I think it's going to go straight back to Leon-Cachet.
Agreed. Great run there from the Kearsney first wave. Wenzel Gordon manages to get what looks like a thumb on that ball and deflecting it over the crossbar, resulting in a long corner for the Wanderers jockeys.
I mean, you don't necessarily want to get a ball on the end of your thumb from a Leon-Cachet drag flick.
Absolutely not. It could be the result of the end of your weekend. Quick play from Kearsney, looking to take any sort of opportunities that they are able to take. Lloyd Janssen-Furen, unfortunately, unable to take control of the ball, running it over the left-hand side touchline. It's Belgotex in the midfield.
Wanting to try something, wanted to get the ball going forward instead of just going for the option of around the back. Getting dispossessed, but Wanderers back on the ball again. Max Pike, unfortunately, missing that ball.
The Wanderers calling for a high press here. They want to keep going, and they will do everything in their might to add 1 or 2 more to their tally. Intercepted by the experience of JJ Reid. Wenzel Gordon on the attack for Kearsney boys, but unfortunately loses control of the ball. It looks like the ball will be brought back for a hit for the Kearsney Hockey Club, just a couple meters over the halfway line. JJ Reid outside to Joel Janssen van Vuren. Must be the brother of Lloyd Janssen van Vuren.
Yeah, must be the brother. Not many Van Vurens out there. Janssen van Vurens. But Wanderers had the ball out down the right-hand side, looking for a penetrating pass through, but the ball rolling over the baseline.
Lloyd, I don't know if I'm making the right comments here, but it feels like the game's lost a bit of its oomph.
Oomph is the right word. Wade Payton. I think so. I think that I think these players are resigned to the fact they know exactly what the result's going to be today. We might see 1 or 2 more goals, or at least 1 more goal, just because this game has opened up quite a bit. Lovely receive from Max Pike.
He's on his bike down the left-hand touchline. Matty Povell finds Miguel de Grosser. Mark Lusseur charging on the right side.
He tried the fake too many times and unfortunately got dispossessed. Hayden Lotz with the interception. Max Pike.
I was just about to say, I think I'd call for the review if they had a review, because that looked really, really, really close. Often you can tell by the striker's reaction, Lloyd. I know back in your day you would have 100% ran to the touchline celebrating that. But hey, create the doubts on the umpires.
Yeah, exactly. I probably would have taken the shot inside the circle. 100% taken the shot inside the circle. It definitely was outside the circle, and Max Pike was asking for the referral. I don't know if they still have theirs. I think they do. But I think he was also actually looking for that the deflection from the far post. Someone sitting out there, and unfortunately not getting it.
We're into the final 2 minutes of the game. Wanderers Hockey Club still leading Kearsney Hockey Club. Score sitting at 7-1. And the second half score only 2-1.
Only 2-1. It's been it hasn't been as exciting, just purely because we love seeing goals. But I'd say that this second half has definitely gone more Kearsney's way. I think that we've seen how open they were in the first half, and I think they've closed up shop a little bit more. Wanderers have been, I think they've just been sitting back and not attacking as much. I mean, obviously they want to go forward, they want to be able to score more goals, but I think they've just been sitting back on the 5-0 lead. Max Pike with the dispossess. Can he finish off? I think he's gone for the wrong option there. I think there was enough space and opportunity for him to take an opportunity on the backhand, really pull the trigger. But he was looking for his strike partner, Luke Schooling, on the far post, and it did not materialize.
And that, as we see that ball running down to the bottom right-hand corner, I think we could pretty much call that the game. Wanderers in absolutely no rush to get this ball going with 4 seconds on the clock. Could be a few more seconds than 4. Definitely enough for Wanderers to have another opportunity. Max Pike, who we've seen on the ball a hell of a lot in this final chukker, carrying in great running positions, and yeah, he seems to be proving to be a massive menace for this Kearsney back four.
Absolutely, I think he's a really good talent. We've seen him in the Western Province League for many years, and now that he's playing Johannesburg, I think that he's the type of player that you want in your team up front. He's gonna work his socks off. He's going to score you a couple of really good goals as well. He scored a fantastic goal today. Nice little flick after a rebound high up into the net. And if you can give him the time and space, Max Pike is going to give you opportunity. He's going to score you some goals.
Absolutely, Lloyd. There's Brendan Hartsleeve with a really quick take from the Kearsney 16. Carries the ball. Not too many options for him. Finds young Gavin Shelley in the midfield. Unfortunately, unable to do too much with that opportunity, but we see Wanderers coming back on the counter-attack. There's been a lot more counter-attacking opportunities for the Wanderers boys in the second half. They haven't been as composed in their build-up, but you probably find they've been chasing a few more goals, and often sometimes leads to something's got to be sacrificed, and often that is your structure.
Yeah, absolutely, Wade. Yeah, I don't think we've seen as much structure in the second half as we saw in the first half. We've seen Kearsney really wanting to go for it. They've gotten themselves into the circle a few more times. Brinkleek in the midfield more like it now, getting really good opportunity to go forward. And an unbelievable save from Keaton Byrne right on the end hooter. Fantastic work by him. I think that if they'd gone in, there might have been a referral there, Wade.
Absolutely, Lloyd. A really exciting finish to the game. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this fantastic encounter between the Wanderers Hockey Club from Johannesburg and Kearsney Hockey Club from KwaZulu-Natal. The final result sees the Wanderers first team finishing 7-1, which I believe puts them top of the log in their pool on goal difference ahead of Western Province Cricket Club. But obviously that fixture, we will see that tomorrow, and that fixture between Western Province Cricket Club and Wanderers Jockey will be more than likely the highlight of the day tomorrow.
Absolutely, I think it's going to shape up as a bit of a semi-final. Teams go from here, their pool games straight into a final, so a cross-pool final. So we'll more than likely see that game as a very important game. obviously not discounting the other 2 games that are going to take place throughout the day, with West Bromwich Cricket Club playing against Kearsney early on, and Wanderers playing against Pretoria High School Old Boys.
Absolutely, Lloyd. Lloyd, well, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been hell of a fun catching up and getting through this fixture with you. Good luck to you and the West Province Cricket Club badges for the rest of the week. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you in the commentary box soon.
Thank you, Ed. It's been fantastic. Good to have an old friend here, someone that I can enjoy a couple of.
It looks like the post-match ceremonies have started, and it looks like Brendan Cleek has been awarded with Man of the Match. Lloyd, very fitting recipient of the award this evening.
Absolutely, he carried the ball exceptionally well, set up a couple of goals as well, and a very fitting award for a player that played exceptionally well today.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back in a couple minutes with the second fixture this evening, or the men's fixture on this Turf 1 here at Riverside. A very anticipated fixture between the Riverside Rapids and the Old Edwardians from Johannesburg.
Thank you for joining us at the Belgotex Elite Club Challenge. We'll see you in a few minutes.